Hey everybody, thanks for joining me in my live video. This is Robert Harley and this is the Excited Life Show. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you joined me today. Thank you for being here. Tonight, today, I'm so used to saying, I'm doing this live at nighttime, so I said tonight. But today, we're going to get into our topic. We're going to talk about the comfort zone. We're going to talk about what the comfort zone is, and then we're going to talk about how to get out of your comfort zone, because I think that's one of the strategy as in our society today is that so many people just settle in their comfort zone, and they're just being content. And nothing wrong with being content. You be happy and content, but don't settle. Right? There's always more. Anyways, we're gonna get into this right now. But so let's talk about the comfort zone right away. Now, so what is the comfort zone? Okay, this is talking about the comfort zone. Many of us has established a comfort zone in our lives. We're able to pay off our mortgage, drive a decent car, save up for our kids' education and for our retirement, and things are going quite well for us. We're we're just coasting along, taking the line of least resistance, just getting by. This is a very common and understandable attitude to have. We have worked hard to get to where we are and for what we've got, and it seems a very good place to be. The problem with this is once we've stopped reaching, stretching, seeking, and risking, we actually stop growing. The comfort zone frame of mind is settling for what we are today. That may be fine for today, but without continual growth, we are now all that we'll ever be going to be. If you're in a comfort zone, be aware. The danger of a comfort zone is that it doesn't hurt, and it might even feel good. Many takes that to mean it's a good place to be, but it's not. A comfort zone may be what is holding you back from the real growth, real accomplishment, and potentially your exciting and rewarding future. So that's what, when I say the comfort zone, what is it to be in a comfort zone? A comfort zone is just people just being comfortable where they are. Now, again, the problem with this too is when you settle in the comfort zone, and you're saying to yourself and to the rest of the world that this is all that I'll ever be, this is all that I'll ever have, this is all that I'll ever accomplish, this is all I'll ever do, and this is all I'll ever go or reach. So you're trying to put a limit on yourself and on your potential, and saying this is it for me. I'm settling here. I have a good job. I'm paying my mortgage. I'm paying my car payment. I'm paying my credit card payments. I'm saving up for my kids' education and for my retirement. I'm comfortable. I'm good. This is it for me. What more do I want? And so you're in a comfort zone, but that's a very dangerous zone to be, because as it says here that it will hinder your growth. It will hinder what you can accomplish. Remember, your potential goes back to also go back to your potential. Potential is never what you have already accomplished. Potential is always what you can do, but you haven't done yet. How far you can go, but you haven't gone yet. Who you can become, but you haven't become yet. That's what your potential is. That's who you are. Is you're full of potential. Now again, potential is a subject I can cover all by itself. Just talk about potential. So I'm not really going to spend so much time on talking about potential. But that's what it comes down to. It's you. When you settle in your comfort zone, you're kind of putting a cap on your potential. You're saying, this is it for me. This is all I'll ever accomplish. This is all I'll ever do. This is all I'll ever have. This is all I'll ever be. When there's so much more to you. There's so much more you can be, so much more you can do, so much more you can have, so much more you can become, so much more you can achieve. So when you settle in a comfort zone, you kind of put in a cap on what and who and how much you can do and become. You put in a cap on it. And that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. God didn't create us to be living in the comfort zone when there's so much more we can become, we can have. Now listen to this poem here, and I've read this poem on my live broadcast before, but it goes hand in hand with what I'm trying to say. This poem is called Mr. Ment-to and Mr. Didn't Do. Mr. Ment-to has a comrade, and his name is Didn't Do. Have you ever a chance to meet them? Did they ever call on you? These two fellas live together in a house of never win, and I'm told that it is haunted by the ghost of might have been. See these two fellas, and this is kind of coming for all of us, because none of us could be a Mr. Ment-to or a Mr. Didn't Do, and that's what we end up doing, becoming when we settle in a comfort zone. When we settle in a comfort zone, thinking that that's all there is for me, that the job that I'm doing, I love my job, and making all my monthly payments, and saving up money. This is it, I'm going to my 2 weeks vacation every year, This is it. When you settle in the comfort zone, you're slowly coming to a Mr. Ment-to or Mr. Didn't Do, because the things that you're meant to do, you're just not going after them. Your goals and your dreams, who you can become, what you can accomplish, how far you can go. When you put a cap on your potential, you're becoming a Mr. Ment-to or a Mr. Didn't Do. And then you're going to be, at the end of your life, at the end of the year, you're going to be haunted by the ghost of might have been. You might have been this. You might have done this if you didn't settle in your comfort zone. If you didn't put a cap on your potential of who you can become, how much you can earn, what level of success you can achieve. If you did not put a cap on your potential of all that you can do, be, and have, you see, you become a Mr. Ment-to, a Mr. Didn't Do, and then you're haunted by that ghost of might have been. I don't want to be haunted by no ghost of might have been. I don't want at the end of my life, I look back at my life and said, I wonder what I might have been if I'd keep pursuing that goal or a dream that I gave up on. What might have happened if I keep going, and that business opportunity that I had a chance to join, that business opportunity, but I didn't. What would happen? How my life would turn out? You look back in your life and you said, I wonder what might have been if I'd have stuck to that goal or that dream, if I'd have stuck in that business of keep going at it, if I'd have write that book, if I had start that business, if I had joined forces, with someone else that I had an opportunity to join force with them, but I refused, and then they didn't do it because I was in my comfort zone, and I didn't want to get out of my comfort zone because I thought that's all that I'll ever be, that's all I'll ever do, that's all I'll ever have. What might have been if? Is that how you want your life to end up? At the end of your life, at the end of your comfort zone, you look back and you're haunted by that ghost of might have been? What might have you been accomplish? What might you have been do with your life if you didn't put a cap on your potential? Your potential is always what you can do, but you didn't do, but you haven't done yet. But you haven't done yet. It's never what you have already accomplished. Potential is never what you have already accomplished. It's always what you can do, who you can become, how much you can earn, but you haven't earned it, become it, or done it yet. It's always that. So it always comes down to your potential. And we are loaded with potential. We're full of potential. We're creatures of potential. When God created us, He created us with potential. He packed it inside of us. Like cram it in there. Potential. Potential. You have great potential inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. There's more to you than meets the eye. You can accomplish anything that you put your mind to accomplish. You can do anything that you put your mind to do. You can write that book. You can start that business. You can, join that business opportunity and become successful at it. You can do it, and I can do it. You see, I'm talking to myself too much as I'm talking to you. We can do it. Because we have the potential, great potential inside of us. Do not put a cap on your potential. Do not be a Mr. Ment-to or Mr. Might Have Been. Do not settle in your comfort zone. The comfort zone is a dangerous zone to be in, very dangerous zone to be in. You've got to break free from the comfort zone. Like I was at a seminar just recently, and I like one thing the person said. He said, get comfortable being uncomfortable. In other words, get out of your comfort. When you come out of your comfort zone, you're going to be uncomfortable. But get used to it. Get used to be uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Break out of that comfort zone. Become uncomfortable. Do something that will stretch you. Do something that will cause you to grow and to stretch and become more. Be more than you are right now, because you have the potential inside of you to do it. It's in you. Just like the blood bank. The blood bank, when they cut on the commercial on the radios, and the blood bank is called, wanting people to come in to give blood. They said, it's in you to give. And I like that line. It's in you to give. And also, I'm saying with the potential, it's in you to give. It's in you. It's inside of you to give, to let it out. It's in you. So come on. Come on, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. And live life to the fullest. Pursue your goals and dreams like never before. Me doing this live video is part of me pursuing my goals and dreams. This is part of it. Part of doing these live videos. So you're witnessing me pursuing my goals and dreams, because this is part of me pursuing my goals and dreams. So you come out of your comfort zone. And when I started doing these live videos like a few months ago, I was very uncomfortable doing them. But now I'm so comfortable doing them. I can do this for a living. I can do this every day. If I was getting paid for doing it. Looking for ways to monetize it so I can get paid doing it, because I can do this every day. This is something I love to do. I love doing these live now. But at first I was uncomfortable doing them. So you get comfortable to being uncomfortable. It's natural. It's a growth. It's what's called a growth period. When you're growing, doing something different, something they're not used to doing, it's going to be uncomfortable at first. We have all experienced that at different stages in our lives as we're growing and developing. We've all gone through some kind of growth spurt, something we are uncomfortable doing because we weren't used to doing it yet. But once we get used to it and we get comfortable doing it, it's like become easy. That's how it is when you're pursuing your goals and dreams. To become more, you have to break out of that comfort zone. It's a very dangerous zone to be in, because it's mean that you're putting a cap on your potential. It's mean that you're saying, this is all I'll ever be, this is all I'll ever do, this is all I'll ever earn. All the income I'll ever earn, this is it for me. When you settle in a comfort zone, you're saying, this is it for me. But no, that can't be. It can't be. There's too much potential in you for you to settle in the comfort zone. Let's break free. Let's go. Let's not be haunted by the ghost of might have been. But let's not be a Mr. Ment-to or Mr. Didn't Do or Mr. Didn't Do. Let's pursue our goals and dreams like never before. Let's break free from the comfort zone. This is Robert Harley, and this is the Excel Life Show. Thank you, all of you guys, for joining me and watching the live videos. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch in. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in. I please ask you to like the video, share the video, and leave a comment on the video. And just let me know what you think and get some kind of feedback from you. I'll greatly appreciate it. Until next time, this is Robert Harley saying thank you, God bless you, I love you, peace.